James Poyster, the Route Pros, another vlog coming your way. With the COVID virus, a lot of people saying face-to-face sales is dead, and you'll see articles about that and whatnot. I'm here to tell you that's not 100% true. In fact, I don't think it's true at all. Sales have always outlasted the test of time. One of the things you got to think about when it comes to face-to-face sales, that doesn't mean that you're in their face. You can still practice social distancing. Today, we're going to talk about 5 reasons why face-to-face sales are more important than ever. Stay tuned. So, number one question we're getting, like I said, face-to-face sales. Should we be doing it? Should we not be doing it? Well, obviously, face-to-face sales is all about one thing: building a relationship, trying to get them to engage. I use the Top Gun analogy all the time. When you think about Top Gun and you think about Maverick chasing that MiG and he's trying to lock into the target, and if he doesn't engage or lock in, he shoots a missile, he's going to miss it. And that can happen in sales. Face-to-face sales, you get engaged, which gives me the number one reason is there's more context in the conversation. There's more going on when you see them face-to-face. And maybe we use the word in person versus face-to-face. There's more context. We can kind of see them a little bit. We can kind of feel their temperature. We can be better locked in. So again, number one reason why you still do face-to-face sales is you can sit there and see how they talk and how they sit. Knowledge is power. And so being able to share your knowledge and to extract information from them gives you a better chance to sell. That's number one. The number two reason is you're able to read their entire body language. Right now, perfect example. If you're doing a Zoom call or even texting, but in Zoom, people say, I can still see them. No, you can see them from the chest up. You don't know where they're shifting their feet. And they're more likely, again, to be locked in, like we just said, for number one. You're going to get maybe a lot in sales. That's kind of the old duck and bluff. And some people say maybe is not a yes. It's closer to a no. Now, I'm going to say that maybe sometimes directs us or gives us another opportunity to kind of get their tone. But what's great about body language, and there's one key word here, and that's presence. We have a presence. We're together. We're engaged. We're locked in. And if I can feel what their tone is, their body language, if I can get all of that and I can see and feel and witness it right there face to face and see 100% of the picture, I have about an 80% chance better of getting a yes than if I'm just trying to guess what the maybe is coming from, whether I don't know what the pains are or whatnot. So number two, you can read their whole body, not just their words. Number three, you can build a deeper, more personal connection in person. For example, how many times have you ever sat down and had a cup of coffee with somebody? And even in a somewhat of a relaxed atmosphere, boy, you find out a lot about them. And that's what sales is about. It's about building bonding and rapport. It's about getting to know them. We call it the know, like, trust. Know who they are. Maybe they'll like you. Maybe they'll even trust you more. But we have that opportunity to build that deeper connection if we're in person, no matter what the situation is. If it's in a casual network meeting, or if you're driving around and you happen to see them walking down the street, or you do go to their door, you see them working in their yard or in their garage. You got an opportunity right there to build a personal connection. And even with this social distancing, if you honor that, respect that, and show that you do, you got a better chance of winning them over. I know that a lot of people sometimes, it's kind of amazing. I go to Home Depot and some people are wearing masks, some people are covered, some people got the whole vent thing going on, and some people are walking around without gloves and they don't care. No matter what, you need to show that you do care. But if you can build that more of that bonding rapport, again, another chance to build that deeper and personal connection. Because again, the more they know about you and the more you know about them, the better chance you're going to get a yes. So that's number 3. Number 4, you get more and high quality time with them when it's in person. You get about 10 minutes at the most, not even that sometimes. Sometimes your cherry pick sales can last 5 to 10 seconds. But in person, I have a better chance of building that quality time. It kind of makes it where I feel like we're going to get to a decision. I'm going to be able to feel their pain a little bit better. When you're doing other stuff, you may sometimes look at it from a distraction perspective, which we'll get to in a second. But when I'm right there, when I'm engaged in a conversation, when I'm in the mode, especially when I'm doing the route, especially when we're doing cherry picks, and we're out there doing the route and we see somebody walking down the street and they see how it works, they've seen you, they've seen your van, and they've seen your bags hanging on a door, then you have a better chance of getting them. So again, it's a very high quality time, and I think it's just so much more valuable. And again, you're going towards getting a yes. The key there right there is recognizing this is such a valuable 10 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe 5 seconds. Do the best you can when you've got that opportunity. And that's the key word right there. Create your opportunity. Finally, number 5, and the most important reason in-person sales works better than anything else, you have 100% of their attention. You have 100% of their attention. When you're calling, emailing, if they're at work, that's a busy workplace. There are distractions. It's amazing. We do conference calls and webinars. And all the time, if we don't mute people, you can tell they're talking to customers or other employees, ordering things. They're cussing somebody out. If they're in a van, you'll hear them driving and doing close. But in person, you get as close to 100% of their attention as you do. And again, when you get that undivided attention, when it's not distracting, then they're going to download that information. Again, the brain's like a computer, and they're downloading your data. They're downloading your facts, and then your benefits, and the reasons to sign up for the route, and the reasons why to give you a bag of clothes. And they're processing that. If they're distracted by something else, then the ahas come out. Oh yeah, let me think about it. Because again, they don't want you to know they're not paying attention. It's fun. I love doing Zoom meetings, and it never fails. There's somebody that all of a sudden starts walking off, picking their nose, talking to somebody else, and you see that you don't have their attention. Bottom line, in person, undivided, 100%, they're focused. You're laser focused on them, but they're laser focused on you, giving you, again, another opportunity to close the deal. Those are my 5 reasons. I should just do 5. That's my 5 reasons why in-person sales are far better and more productive than virtual meetings.